What?
Live. Oh, well.
It says we're live.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's up, y'all? I'm sorry. I forgot to go live on my Facebook. Y'all give me a second.
One. Oh, can they see my feet?
No.
Oh,
Not
okay.
these people.
But can anybody?
No, because this will be blocked.
Okay. Well, because, I have a Band-Aid on that one toe. Other than that, my toes are cute. They're great.
Oh, this on 1%. Okay. I guess we ain't going live.
Well, why don't you put it on your cell phone? Your other cell phone.
Because it don't have it.
Oh, damn. Why are you supposed to answer AR now?
I mean, I could do this one. You have the subjects on your phone?
Yup.
Okay.
I'm going to pull them up right now. If it'll open, that would be great. Okay, now it says retrieving. Open. Sweet Jesus. Okay, what happened? Let's try this again.
Okay, we're live on Facebook.
Open.
If not, I can kind
It says no internet. Why? Shared notes. Can't. Oh, sorry, this note can't be open right now. Please try again later. This is lame.
It's okay. We'll do what we can.
Well, we know the first subject is World War III.
Yeah.
Trumponius.
All right, y'all. So we do have a new AR in town. She wore the glasses and all so that y'all feel like AR is just right here. Okay? Just right here.
I came to represent for AR.
Yes. Okay. So y'all, just introducing, this is my best friend, my A1 since day one, my sister from another mister. If I go to jail, she got my bail money ready. Okay, this is Crown Vic, Vicky Victoria, aka AR.
AKA mini AR.
AR for today. And I'm Versally, aka Tiny, and we are knee deep in the shit. All right, y'all. All right, Vic.
So, this weekend, Agent Orange decided that he was going, I'm just saying, that's what they call him, right? So Agent Orange decides that he is going to, get the world back to world peace, or as peaceful as he could muster it to be, and bomb Iran. So he chose to do that. And then he said, now that this has been completed, we need to get back. Everybody needs to get back to minding their business.
I'm just glad that when we bombed Iran, when we bombed them, that they didn't send missiles over here. Okay, because your girl was preparing for. I got me my handy dandy radio. Okay, because who is y'all about to fucking take? Okay, because bitch, I'm gonna find me the safe haven. Me and my people's gonna be safe. It got a little flashlight on here. Because bitch,
Don't blind yourself. It's on the other side.
Where's the flashlight?
Right there.
Okay.
Don't blind folks.
I don't even know how to. Y'all, top flight fucking security. Top fucking. What the fuck is y'all doing? Okay.
Oh my
God. I'm not fucking playing. Then I went and bought me and my sister both our own 24 packs of water. We both got a gallon of water. We both got snacks. Okay. Me and her are good. Now, the rest of y'all, I don't know what to tell y'all. Okay. We got enough water for 24 days between me and her.
That's it. It's if you drink 1 bottle of water a day. Don't be any thirstier than that.
Bitch, we in a recession. No, I swear, I went and bought me a tent. I bought me an emergency kit. I bought me a first aid kit just in case shit hit the fan over here. Because, bitch, we is not prepared. Okay, you seen how the storm did us?
Yes. Well, remember I bought that little that little generator. It has worked out great when kids have track meets, all that stuff. I take it with me. No one around us has a dead cell phone, a dead anything. Kids are charged. I'm charged. Our friends are charged. Like, we were prepared there, but it stays in my trunk. Air compressor stays in my trunk. My
So for your kids, do you have a go bag?
Yes, actually, it stays in the trunk. Everybody has a t-shirt, 2 pair of underwear, and a pair of socks.
Okay.
And also in the trunk, it's just for any emergency. I have a first aid kit. It's got $20 in it, just in case, because cash is king at some point. And everybody's got a toothbrush and a small thing of toothpaste. Other than that, we figure we're okay. I always keep deodorant on us anyway, hand sanitizer, all those extra things that I just keep in my adult diaper bag, as I call it. But my trunk has that caddy in it that has all of those, t-shirt, underwear, because no matter what the emergency is, whether it's a family emergency, a weather emergency, a national emergency, I don't want to be caught unaware.
Aisha said, so we're going to Vicky's house when everything shut down. Yes, that's the meeting place right there.
Come on over. Dogs are welcome, Aisha. Okay? Dogs, kids,
bring your dog.
Husbands. It doesn't matter. We will figure it out. We're good. Bring all the kids. Bring your dogs. I have no problems.
No, I did see something about, like, you do need to discuss with your family, like, a meeting place. Like, I get that nothing happened this time, but at this point, so much unpredictable shit has been happening that you have to go ahead and make a plan with your family on, all right, when an emergency pop off, this is what we're going to do. Because I seen something about, like, if a nuclear bomb, like, hits us or whatever, you're supposed to stay in the house for 72 hours. First of all, if you was outside when the nuclear bomb went off, you got to come inside, take a shower. All your outside clothes need to come off and stay outside in a baggie or some shit until they clear us. So y'all need to be prepared for the worst, because as y'all can see, the worst already happening. Okay. And we got to be prepared as much as possible. I don't think we was prepared about that hurricane, because we just really didn't think that shit was going to happen.
Well, come on, a hurricane
over here?
This far inland, the aluminum foil had time, but I'm just saying, how I get about that. It just doesn't make sense. And if it doesn't make sense, because it's not a natural,
she said, a cane on the way.
Okay.
The dog.
We didn't take our shot. You take a shot. Okay.
Knee deep, the new AR. He gonna be back next week, y'all.
Maybe.
Promise. If she do a good job, he might not have a job. I don't know.
But I feel like we have to be prepared. There's nothing that's going to prepare you for the end of times. I don't fear death. So I'm like, hey, my soul is good with the Lord. I'm good. I know I don't have any problems there. But
keep everybody
to keep surviving here, walking around on the rock, we'll be good. But I tell you, Earth is ghetto. The aliens lock their doors when they ride by us.
Yes. Vicky definitely has me believing in aliens, okay, with the tinfoil hat and everything. Because, you can't tell me there ain't no other. And Elon Musk, he actually made a statement talking about we need to consider living on Mars. He said Mars is the only thing only planet that would be vital enough for us to be able to
and
stably
how much
live.
Money does he want us to pay him to live on Mars?
Girl,
because at this point, he's got like 72 kids. If he needs a 73rd kid to fill the Puerto Rican quota so that I can go and live on Mars,
he do.
I got it.
He has a kid of every nationality, okay? This nigga trying to repopulate the earth by his damn self.
He might be. But if that's what it takes for me in order to be able to get off of this planet and go to a better planet,
but what if it's like, you remember that movie, the Disney movie, WALL-E?
Wall-E, I can't stand that movie.
Bruh.
It's not that I can't stand a movie. It's that it's too slow. There's not enough words for me. My ADHD can't take that.
But it's low-key almost true. Like how all the fucking humans got really fat.
Wow. He falls in love with Eve.
But please. All the humans got fat. There was no fucking life on Earth.
Except for the roaches.
Except for the roaches. They had to live in this spaceship, go up in the spaceship, and they were like waiting for Earth to be vital again for them to come back down.
Did you ever watch the series The 100?
No.
So the series is called The 100, and what they do is everybody has left Earth because it's not inhabitable anymore. There was some kind of nuclear situation, and so everybody is living on these spacecrafts. They decide that they're going to send 100 people from the spacecraft down to Earth to see if we can live here, if it's inhabitable. How can we repopulate the earth and kind of start over.
Okay.
So the catch of it is if it's mostly like young adults. So they picked like their military kids and like the head of like their military or whatever. They picked those kids. And it was like, okay, they picked the best and the brightest, kind of like Men in Black, the best of the best of the best, sir. Like that type of thing. They picked those people to come and figure it out, but they're kids and they have to come up with their own laws and their own way of surviving, though everything that they've been taught is supposed to help them do that. Not everybody does it, and they get here and realize Earth has been fine. People have been living here.
We just be fucking shit up, huh?
Yeah, but great show if you haven't watched it.
So if there was a draft implemented, who the fuck you think need to go first?
Who's going first?
The YNs.
Now,
the YNs
are we talking
need to go
about like realistic?
Yeah, real life. Like who from America got to go first?
Well, we can go ahead and send Diddy. We can send R. Kelly. Let's see.
The people in prison is exempt, ain't they?
And that's what I feel like. Hey, listen, we've as taxpayers, because I have a real job and I pay my taxes.
Yeah.
The IRS, stop coming for me. I pay my taxes. So I feel like if I've been supplying your 3 hots and a cot all this time, off you go, friend. You gotta go. I'm sorry. And I'm not talking about like drug cases and things like that. I'm talking about like violent offenders.
You're a killer.
You're a killer. You're a child molester. You're a woman rapist, a rapist. You gotta go, fam, because we're gonna put you on the front lines. Don't worry about a helmet and a vest. Just take the gun and do what you can. The Lord will save you or not. Those are your options. Why not?
Batman just pulled up.
Oh, okay. Hey, Batman. Oh, I'm sorry. I parked all in the smack in the middle of the driveway.
You'll be all right.
It was hailing when I got here, and I got swept away. I was wading in the water.
You know what I heard though? I heard, it was one of the Kardashians' friends. It's either Micaiah, something like that. She was like, send all the baby daddies that don't pay their child support.
Hey, if you're
y'all the first ones to go.
You are behind on child support and you are just choosing not to pay it, bye-bye. I just feel like there's no reason for us to continue to pay for people who don't know how to live in civilization. Why? Bye. Go on over there. Don't worry about it. We'll keep you over there with 3 hots, no cot. And that's it. You get your MPs and that's it. We're done.
I seen one person that was like, let me go over there with my my AirPods. I'll shoot everybody. I ain't gonna lie, because when I'm in the gym, bitch, I'm cooking dope in the gym.
I'm weak. When I tell you, I know who's not going.
Us.
All of my kids know they will all be shanked in the kidney at home. No one is medically cleared to go. Everyone is getting a shank in the kidney. It's fine. It's fine. I will Grey's Anatomy the fix, but no one will be medically cleared to go. Nah. And once it's over, fine, they'll be okay. But you're not gonna destroy my baby's future. Nope.
No, not for no fucking draft. Not for no war that I didn't fucking create. I didn't.
And you know what? Iran did respond, but according to what I've seen, now I didn't, do all of the research, so take it with a grain of salt, whatever it may be. When Iran responded and they sent the missiles back to hit a U.S. military base in Qatar, big dude from Iran was like, hey, I can't look like a punk in front of my people. So I'm letting you know this is what's going on. This is when, how many, what time, where. Go ahead and clear things out, and we're gonna need you to be sure you intercept a couple of things.
So that's how you think that we were able to get all of that.
Yeah, missiles. That's why Qatar. He called Qatar and said, "This is what we're gonna do because I can't look like a punk in front of my people, so I have to retaliate in some way, shape, or form. Mm-hmm. I'm not trying to make it worse than what it is because I know you'll wipe me off the map, but."
I did think that was odd. You sent 18 missiles and we fucking hit all of them except for one.
Yeah, because according to what I saw, it was like, hey, I can't look like a punk ass in front of my people. I have to show some sort of retaliation. And in order to do that, I really don't want to have mass casualties and whatever. Fine, cool.
That's the ultimate thing. mass casualties. Okay, if y'all niggas is fighting, y'all put y'all in a fucking boxing ring or something. Like, y'all fucking dish it the fuck out. We ain't got shit to do with that shit as the American people. Okay,
For the most part, I agree. For 9/11, I felt like they should have
okay,
leveled it.
9/11 is different though.
I feel like they should have leveled it. Why did we? And I understand you want to be compassionate and this, that, and the third. I get it. But when you are raising your children from itty bitty to hate America and they holding a gun before they can kick a soccer ball. Like, what are we doing here? I feel like they should have leveled the shit. Don't worry. They didn't worry about our people dying and our kids in daycare. Hate it for you.
But I do feel like they do be training their people.
They do.
They train their people early, and they train them, one, to know English.
Yes.
English is our only fucking language. Okay, most Americans do not know. You know, they're not bilingual. Okay,
So, I'm bilingual.
You are bilingual, and that's the only hope I got. But if they come over here speaking Iran, German, Russian, we fucked. Okay, I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Russian is really ugly.
Yeah, so
I'll be like, I don't know what I said. I just said let the dog out. I don't know, but
I'm just saying, if they come over here speaking any fucking language that I don't understand, we might get shot. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Yeah, I'm gonna
be like, what you said?
Spanish. I could probably
Brazilian. You could do Brazilian and
Portuguese. Yeah, I could do a good bit of Portuguese. Daisy taught me a smidge of Portuguese. Fofocar is to gossip. Pão de queijo is little cheese bread. Daisy makes the best of little cheese bread things. Well, that was a tough time. That's when I was fat. I was eating all that cheese bread.
Bruh, like I just like I feel like Americans are so into themselves.
We are.
We're so into ourselves that when shit like this happens, like we really don't know what the fuck to do because we're so consumed in our we're drowning over here. Okay, we don't need no other bullshit.
Yeah, we don't need any extra drama. We
don't need no other bullshit going on over here.
Think about the 4th of July. The 4th of July, my favorite holiday, 4th of July.
You think they're gonna bomb us on 4th of July?
I don't think so. I really don't.
All that commotion that happens there was a movie. Damn, what's
Independence Day?
Was it? No, it wasn't Independence Day. It was another movie where they was fucking
that whole thing.
But it wasn't that. It was another movie. It was another movie that I just recently watched on Netflix where they was killing people on when fucking fireworks was going off. Because like the fireworks were going off and it like canceled out the noise from.
Oh, that's crazy work. No, I haven't seen that. You know what? So long as it's a human, right? Like human on human, I feel like we're okay. They getting that aliens. Remember that movie Quiet Place?
Yeah.
Where you got to be quiet. I'm dead. I can't shut up.
You want me to shut up?
You want me to shut up? Just take me now.
Just go ahead and kill me.
I can't. I can't
kill me because I can't fucking be quiet for shit.
Okay. You know I talk about stump.
Look, be quiet. What you said?
What? I can't hear you.
What you said? My ass be killed on sight.
It's over and done with. If it requires me to be quiet, I can't do it. I already know that it is not within me. The good Lord said that's my time and I gotta go. That's it. That is,
No, to your point, if it's my time to go, it's my time to go. It's just the kids. Like, if anything, I'm gonna try to preserve the kids as much as possible. Y'all still got some life to live. I done had at least some 30 years or whatever. I'm good.
Shanking them in the kidney. No one's sending my kid off to anybody's war.
No.
There are plenty of other people that could go
They
first.
didn't ask for this. First of all,
take all them people that accused Karen Reed of killing John O'Keefe, put them on the front lines too over there. The co-ops in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Let them go.
Oh, Vic, there's Mike. Mike, he put the peace sign, the one that bet you against the Pacers.
Oh, Mike, I owe you $1, man. I do owe you $1. But let's be clear. The Pacers only lost the series because with the Halliburton. Okay.
Okay, tell us about the NBA finals. What happened?
Man, it was such a good series. That was a better series than last year. Everybody
Why?
knows
Why do
last
you
year's
feel like it
series
was
was
better?
shit. Last year's series was way boring. This series went to all 7 games. We haven't had a 7-game series in a hot minute. Like it's been a good little while. So for it to go 7, they were just such a good. It was exciting to watch. It wasn't. Yeah, the Pacers got blown out a little bit a couple times, but it wasn't like no 30, 40, 50 points. Like the last game ended, it was 15 points. Game 7, Tyrese Halliburton goes down. You see his Achilles pop, and it's like you could just feel the air sucked out of the room. And now they did do it in OKC, but as a Pacers fan, you could see them, man. Oh, Reggie was back there trying to hug the players. They were crying. It was such a passionate series. These dudes really were just laying it all out
Who was
there.
you rooting for? Because
I wanted the Pacers.
I did want the Pacers. OKC win.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And let's just be clear.
Okay.
OKC won a title.
Okay.
Without Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Kevin Durant cannot win a title without Steph Curry to save his life. This man is never going to do it. I don't care where they try to trade him to, who they try to get him. He is going to need the strap on Jesus Christ sandal in order to win another championship unless he does it with Steph. It's not going to happen.
She love her some Steph, y'all. Oh, that's our man.
That's my man.
That's our man.
I don't care how many kids Aisha Curry tried to throw us way. We all know that second little girl belonged to Steph. If you look at the photos,
not the first girl,
not the first one. The second little girl looks like Steph.
The first one,
no, Riley.
You don't think Riley looks like him?
No, the first little girl, Riley, the super cute one that was in all the press conferences and shit. She is so cute. She is Steph and Aisha. But the second one,
yeah, the second one is definitely him. But the first one,
Seth Curry. He may as well have birthed her himself.
Oh, you said Seth Curry.
Yeah. The first one is definitely Steph.
I was about to say the first one looks just like Steph.
The second one, that belongs to his brother. But you do a DNA test and it's gonna come up as Steph's because they're brothers.
They both got the same DNA.
So she figured that out. But Steph gave birth to that second little girl. That one is not Wardell's son. I'm sorry. It's just not. But I owe Mike, I owe you $1. I will run you your 4 coins.
Mike, you heard that. She owe you $1.
Run you your 4 quarters. But let's be clear.
No, she was asking for your 4. Shit. She was asking for your 4 quarters. Okay, a couple weeks ago, she was asking for those fucking 4 quarters.
For those 4 quarters right after Game 6. I said, "Tell your homie he owes me $1. Run me my $1." But I owe you $1. Actually, Tyrese Halliburton owe you $1, but I'll do it on his behalf. Because he cost me the $1.
Right, she owe you 4 quarters. That's
4 quarters.
Don't ask for shit else.
That's it. Okay. I will pay I'll have Bree recorded when I get for the 4 quarters to let you know I paid it.
That's gonna go to his beer money. Okay.
I don't know what beer he's getting for $1 because you know that yellow beer that we had at the on-site.
Yeah.
I reached out to that company, the people who were there.
Yeah. And
I wanted to know like what was the name of that beer because it was really good. It was a mango beer, and I don't love beer, but it was a mango beer. She sent me the name of it. I actually did a review for them on Google. She sent me the name of it and a picture. And my grocery store, Lowe's, they have it a 12-pack for like $16.99. But if you buy a 6-pack, it's $11.99. Go ahead and just take my $17 now. Really good. It's a mango something or other. It's super good, and the can is super cute.
Look, I'm not a fan of beer, but I'll drink some shit if it's free.
That part.
If it's free, yeah.
Okay.
What you mean? Fuck you talking about?
Free beer me, please.
Bro, that's how we was at the country club.
Yeah.
Me and her was at the country club pimping. Okay.
You pimping ain't easy.
Talk about it. He said your friend is beautiful.
Thank you.
She know, thank you. I'm sorry.
We did. We had a great time. Boy, we had some adventures together, man.
Bro, when I tell you we was pimping these niggas out of their fucking wallet. Give me your wallet.
And here's the thing.
Give me your fucking wallet right now.
We went and we walked it. We were there just as spectators. Like that was it. We were just there to see it and have the experience together. and we sat at a table and it was moss to a flame. It was not our fault.
Right, we didn't do shit.
anything. We did not go searching for anybody. We really just sat there, and it was, you know what, outside of like the dudes or whatever, it was a great networking experience. It was nice to meet other people and hear about what they do for work and what we do for work. Travis, don't think I forgot that you're gonna be sponsoring my kids' football team.
I heard it.
Okay,
I
you
co-signed.
even patted your pockets. You said
That means I got money.
Have money, pat their pockets, and you made sure that you and your 3 buddies all did the.
If you pat your pocket, that means you got money.
So everyone who patted their pockets, I still have your cards. I'll be reaching out to get my sponsorships because I need the names on the back of my football helmets. New York Life, you know who you are. Glenn, don't think you're getting all.
Oh my God, Glenn. Oh my God, y'all talk about take one for the team. Every time I gotta take one for the team.
We have a video. Ask her for the video of her hand being held underneath the table at Waffle House.
Every time I gotta take one for the team, so everybody could eat, everybody could drink, every motherfucking time.
Every time, but we had a great time.
We did. We
really
did. We had the best time of our lives.
Experience. That was for sure.
I don't know shit about golf.
Almost adopted a dog. Almost took home a 3rd dog. But yeah, and then TD almost had me taking home another one.
Oh, you know what? Mike was actually the photographer for that event. I didn't find out until later. I didn't even know he was there.
Dang. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Did he get the free beer?
I don't know. I have to ask him.
But yeah, it was really cool. We had a great time. I love that we got to do it together. I can't wait to do it next year.
Yeah, we definitely already know.
Yeah, and we get extra tickets next year. We get 4.
Yeah,
so it's really cool. It was a great experience. If you guys haven't been to BMW Pro Am, definitely an experience for
wasn't Seth
everybody. So I never saw Seth. Vince Young knew better than to show his face where I was. That was the good Lord intervening on his behalf. Because he owes me a conversation. But these just jokes, man. But he really does owe me a conversation. I just need him to know. Maybe next year they'll bring Jeff Fisher because he owes me a conversation as well. Tennessee Titans front office should just call me because we need to talk about some things. And, Amy shouldn't be the one to make the phone call. It should be other people because her and I can't be in the same room together. It's not safe.
You feel me? Now, okay. So in other news, did you listen to Cardi B's new song Outside?
Did I?
Okay, so
I'm going out.
Okay, no, I did like the song. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really like the song. It is #1 on Apple Music
for the first time since in a long time for her.
For her, yes. Now, because going back, so Offset actually he dropped a he dropped a song at the same time. I'm sorry, I don't know if it's called Bodies or Bodies Hit the Flow.
Offset's a bitch.
He is, because he's going tit for tat. Because did you see that he was dating Stefan's ex-girlfriend?
Dude, come on. You're digging up this man's sloppy seconds. You're asking for spousal support. You're concerned about a man's braids. You're over here dropping music to compete with her. How many more ways can you say, I'm a piece of crap man, than all of that?
That I'm in my feelings too. Because that's definitely given I'm in my feelings.
Such a bitch. I can't stand him.
After you cheated.
Right.
After you cheated.
She didn't do it. Now she's being treated what looks like to us being treated appropriately. Stephon Diggs rented a castle for this woman this week.
I read something though that said when Cardi B was with Offset, she wore that skimpy clothing.
Yes.
She was she was more outgoing and she voiced her opinion, whether it was right or wrong, more often with Offset than she was with Stephon. She's more, like you said, she's taking a back seat and being treated like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna let this man lead and take care of me and do what he's supposed to do as a man. She's been dressing more conservatively as far as like putting on dresses. Her boobs ain't out like how it used to be.
She went to training camp recently.
Did she?
And she went to training camp to watch him and just support him as one of the wags. And she had on like a zip up, and it was like really unzipped. And she's got big boobs, and it was like down here. And when he saw her, he like kissed her and just zipped her up a little bit, like, hey, I know what you have and I appreciate what you have, but it's for me. I feel like he is allowing her to be in her feminine space because
her feminine energy.
He is truly a man in his role, right? He's in that man. I'm going to lead. This is what I appreciate in my woman, where she doesn't have to go out and be the man with whatever the hell his name is. One of the Migos, because I can't even remember his name half the time. She had to be the man and the woman. So she was so much more masculine. That's why she was always out and so much. And I can appreciate fun energy, but it just seems like she's happier because she's being allowed to be a woman. She doesn't have to be a man.
I would agree with that. And it does. It takes a lot in you to have to keep up that role versus like you have a man that will wait for you to make sure that you're ready before you get out the car. Who, make sure that
takes care of you.
Yeah, he takes care of you. Even like to your point of like zipping her up, like, all right, like, you don't have to do that no more. Like, we good. Like,
it's not, you don't have to be the attention seeker. That I love you for you. I don't love you because of your boobs. Like, I want you to be here for me, and that's okay. And she is happily, quietly just being a woman. And I think it's really cute to see. If it goes the distance or not, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, I know it matters to her, but to me as a fan, I'm a fan of seeing her supported and happy and just being able to be a woman and be feminine.
Now, if he ends up, so he was seen at the club with old girl.
Yeah.
The ex or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So if he ends up being in a relationship with that girl, do you feel like that would be like a one-up, or
nothing he's going to do from here on out is ever going to be anything? Because it's always going to look like he's just chasing after Cardi. Oh, well, you can date Stefan, I can date his ex. Oh, you can put out music, I can put out music. Oh, you can be a mom, I can be a dad. Please, don't threaten me with a good time for being a father. Yeah. Please step up and be a father. And again, we only know what they want us to know.
But like, I did see that she was paying the bills, though, while he is staying at her, or I don't know if it's her house or their house, but he is taking care of the kids at their house. And she was saying that bitches was coming in and out of that house and she pays the bills for it. So
again, having to be the man.
Right.
So how can you respect that? Like, I have to pay the bills in the house where you're laying and having other women lay? Dude, how lame are you? How much of a lame duck dude are you? You're not even a man. You're a boy. Because you know what? I pay the bills where my boys stay because they're boys, not men.
Right.
I'll be damned if one of my kids bring home a girl and expect me.
She's paying the bills.
Oh, right.
So if one of your boys brought home a girl and he was like, "Ma, she paying for everything. She want to pay for everything," how would you feel?
I think I would have to understand, because like, remember Tracy Ellis Ross?
Right.
She wants to be that person. My kids have a provider. They don't need another provider. I want them to grow up and be responsible, contributing members of society.
Okay.
It's one thing if your girl makes more money than you. Mm-hmm. Cool, right? Like, one of my kids could marry a brain surgeon and she makes more money than him as whatever, right? That to me is different. But expecting to be taken care of by your partner, man, woman, or indifferent, is tough for me. I feel like people should build together brick by brick. It doesn't mean that if you're changing the hinges on our bedroom door, best believe I'm making you a sandwich.
Yeah.
Like, that should be the support that you provide your man when he's out here doing the masculine thing. Your feminine space is to be, hey babe, do you want something to eat? Sit there and hand him tools or the screwdriver, or hand him the screws. Here, let me hold on to the screws. Oh, you want me to take the old one? I'll take it and put it in a baggie.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, but it should be two people working together. And I think when now you've stepped into like a parent role.
That's the last thing you want, is for a man to be parented, because
Right.
you know, at that point, you're not in a partnership with them where if you need something, he can be able to hop in and help you. And to your point, it doesn't have to be financially. Like, I think like even with like maybe Tia Mari, where she had a man, she had a regular man, you know, and he probably did stay at home with the kids or whatever, make sure the kids are good. And that's okay, as long as you're contributing something to the relationship, then that's okay. With Offset, it's a little bit different because you were making money before I was, and now, you know, you may not be making as much, but if you're taking care of the kids, I'm paying for the household, there should be no reason why you're asking for spousal
support. Are you? When I read that, I said, I know you lying.
Yeah,
I know you lying, because this cannot be real life. In what world? And really, I feel like he did that to embarrass her, and all he did was embarrass himself, because he really looks stupid.
So if a girl was not making as much as you, and then all of a sudden during your marriage they're making more than you, do they deserve spousal?
Get a prenup, folks. Get a prenup. I have a friend. He came from nothing. No joke. He was like, hey, my mama did everything for me.
Mm-hmm.
He knew when he got married, he was marrying somebody who came from money, who was financially well off. Her parents were well off.
Okay.
He got a prenup. I was like, you do know you're like kind of losing in that situation,
you on
right?
The low
like,
end of this one.
You're here, she's here. Like, what are we doing to bridge the gap here? And he was like, no, I want a prenup, because if I came into this marriage with $5, I'm taking my $5. Russ Wilson should teach everybody that, because Russell Wilson married his college sweetheart. Then he thought, well, I'm going to get a divorce in a contract year. What is she going to get out of a divorce in a contract year when I don't really have any income? She's going to get what? The league minimum, half of the league minimum? No. Because this girl was smart as hell and said, actually, me and my lawyer decided that we're going to take you for half of your potential future earnings until the day that I ever remarry. If I was her, I would be single and unmarried until the day he dies.
You know, but in Cardi B's situation, she might have went in there and not thought that she needed a prenup because the nigga was making more than her. So she probably thought like
everybody should get a prenup.
Yeah.
Everybody should get a prenup. I feel like it should just be standard. It used to be standard that you had to go to marriage counseling before, you know, you had to get the blessing of a preacher or a priest or whatever. Before you got married, you had to go through those steps. I feel like at this point, like, you get a marriage license, you get a prenup. It should just be that easy. That way, and people are like, oh, you're preparing for divorce. It's not preparing for divorce. It is preparing for the worst case scenario. We have car insurance. That doesn't mean I'm preparing for my car to get totaled. I am just being prepared should something not go according to plan.
No, that's a good example. Because at the end of the day, we don't know what's going to happen. If you get divorced, everybody getting dragged through the mud. Like,
my $52 wedding cost me $10,000 to get out of. Spent $52 to get married. What are we doing here?
And that's what don't make no fucking sense. And, you know, the nigga did more damage to you that you had to deal with the long term.
I just feel everybody should get a prenup. Get a prenup. I don't care if you got two nickels to rub together or a pot to piss in. Get a prenup. It just protects everybody. I think they do, but it's not like bukus of cash. It's like, you know, I think you could actually file your own prenup. I would have to look at it, but I think you can file your own.
Okay. Because I was wondering if that's like maybe the reason why people don't file is if it costs money.
Well, they got to pay for a marriage license.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. You pay for car insurance. Pay for your stupid prenup. You pay for car insurance. You pay for health insurance. You pay for vision, dental, all of these things that we pay for, not preparing to get sick, break a tooth, eating Chex Mix, you know, getting, you know, your eye poked, whatever. contacts, glasses. It's not that you're preparing to need all those things. It's that you're covered in case you do. The
Right.
prenup to me is insurance. That's all it is.
I agree.
You get renter's insurance, homeowner's insurance. I mean,
Just insurance.
Yeah.
In case shit happen, for
Yeah.
better or for worse.
gap insurance. There's all these things. I feel like if we all prepare ourselves, if you don't got to get ready if you stay ready.
Look, be with this World War III.
Okay, that's right. Okay. Remember when COVID hit? Okay.
And none of us
She
took
had
it
an
seriously.
accident. I went to see her. I went to her parents' house to see her, and I was like, I gotta stop and get toilet paper.
Bruh, we was fighting for
I
toilet
was
paper.
like, just in my regular everyday life, I needed toilet paper. Could I find toilet paper? No, because apparently COVID makes you just shit yourself uncontrollably. Are you kidding me?
That's one thing I need to get. I need to get some more toilet paper just
Girl,
in case that shit happen again.
You know what? I got 16 extra rolls at the house for you because since then I have toilet paper on every 5-week delivery. 5 weeks for toilet paper, 5 weeks for paper towels. It is automatic. I have an unopened box of toilet paper. It's Cottonelle, the purple one. It's a good toilet paper, okay? It's not the one with the bears because that one I just don't think it's worth it. But the Cottonelle with the puppies, that's how they got me. It was the puppies, okay? I got rolls for you at home. Don't worry about it.
I told y'all we going to Vicky's house. Anything pop off, we going to Vicky's house.
We have the one thing I do have plenty of, trail mix. Okay, you got your sugars, your carbs, you got everything in a trail mix. It's pretty healthy. I buy the trail mix, and it's got a little bit of chocolate in it, so you don't get that like caffeine crash either. But Aisha, you in charge of bringing the espresso. You got to bring the coffee.
Everybody got to contribute something. Okay,
that's the only thing I need.
When you come to the house, bring something with you. Okay, and that's how you gonna get in the door.
That's it. I don't know.
Now, okay, so speaking of which, like, because I know, like, preparing for all this shit, it's like extra money to prepare for an emergency. And from what I'm looking at for the cost of living in America, like, we really can't afford, like, we can't afford to go to war right now. Like, we got so much shit going on over here in America. Like,
it's crazy.
You can't throw a war on us. So I was just seeing, did you see that interview with B. Simone where she was
I just cannot take her seriously. I know
she was crying.
I know she was really that was her true emotion.
Okay.
I understand. But bitch, bye.
She
would shop at Target.
Yeah, she said, I can't shop at Bloomingdale's no more. I have to shop at H&M.
Are you still shopping? Because I was
about to say H&M got some good shit in there.
Not just that, but if you're still shopping, you're in a better financial situation than a lot of people, than at least 30% of the country. Because 30% of the country is trying to figure out how do they feed their families? How do they put food on the table? Some people are in a toss-up between putting food on the table and putting gas in their car.
Right.
Now, gas in their car is going to get them to work, and then getting them to work is how they're going to put food on their table. Living paycheck to paycheck, borrowing money, maxing out credit cards. 33% of America is maxed out on credit cards. Come on.
And we work for a bank. How many people use that overdraft fucking protection?
Okay.
Everybody be using
overdraft, that credit advantage.
They be like, I know this card still work. I got overdraft protection. Bitch, that is not what that shit mean, okay?
Okay.
That
and
don't
they're willing to take that $35 hit. Because if your baby needs diapers and you have $7 in your bank account and the big pack of diapers is, I don't even know how much because I ain't had a baby.
Let's say $30.
Call it $30. You're going to take the hit. And at that point, you may as well rack up everything you need and take one $35 hit. Not financial advice. I'm just saying if it was me, that's how I would do it.
The maximum that they can charge y'all is 5 overdraft fees per day. So if you're going to overdraft your account, make it count, okay?
Just overdraft it one time.
Go
to one store, make sure you get cash back.
Yeah.
And that way, you know, when your check hits, it's going to cover it, plus the stupid $35. But at that point, you've gotten cash back. You know your family is fed and taken care of. Just run it up. Because you know what? A lo último lo paga el diablo. That's it. Devil gonna pay that final bill. I ain't got to worry about it.
Bro. Do what you got to do.
I just need to know, do I need to pay my car payment and the ass bills that I got coming up soon? Because if World War III fixes to pop off and it's gonna end in 22 days, I'm not paying none of those bills.
Bruh, just tell us ahead of time if I don't have to pay my rent, okay? Because if I ain't gotta pay my rent,
my car insurance, my car payment,
none of that shit.
CPW, come see about me because we're all gonna be in the dark soon. So if that's the case, just let me know so I don't waste my money because I want to have some fun.
I got my flashlight. Okay, we'll be okay.
I ordered the 4 solar lanterns. Everybody gets a lantern. Okay, like I need to order the little grass thing so that the dogs, if we have to stay in the house, the dogs have a place to go to the bathroom because I can't do that. It's just not a good time for me. But I will buy some sand and put the little turf on the thing with some puppy pads underneath so that they feel like they're outside. And I'll put the canopy up in the house.
Girl, I told you. The first thing I'm going to do is go to AR's house and I'm going to buy me
a
chicken. I'm going to buy me a chicken. We're going to be straight.
Yeah, chicken and a rooster.
We're going to have eggs for days, y'all. Scrambled eggs, sunny side up.
Poached.
I don't even like eggs like that.
Okay, we'll be over there like Forrest Gump. Okay. Shrimp gumbo.
Egg surprise. Like, I don't know what the fuck to do. Like,
it don't matter. What we're going to get is eggs and Spam because you can eggs, Spam, tuna, and rice. We can live off of that. We're good to go.
Right. I'm telling y'all, get an outdoor grill. Start you a garden. Me and Vicky have both started a garden.
Yeah.
Feed off the land, okay? Because we don't know what the fuck is going on.
Collect your rainwater in secret.
Yes. Live off the land because shit, other countries be doing it too. They live off the land.
I was making sure that the little burner thing was off.
Look, when you looked, I looked too. But yeah, other countries, they be living off the land.
Yeah, we have to.
We the only ones that be taking all this fucking processed food and fucking food coloring.
Because the government decided that we shouldn't live off of our own land, off of our own water.
The government fattening us up.
Are you kidding me? Like, come on, bro.
Who gonna fight this war when we all fat?
Agent Orange.
With his fat ass.
Him and his toupee. Now he got a blonde toupee. You see his new blonde hair?
Yeah, he got a new hair piece.
But you know what? His wife is proof that immigrants will do jobs that American women won't. Okay? All of his wives. Because I ain't seen him have an American wife yet. They've all been foreign. I'm just saying. He got such a hard on for foreigners, but his hard on is for foreigners. The only American one was Stormy Daniels. And he had to pay her.
Of course he did. Who the fuck want to sleep with that?
Man, I can't wait for his son to come out. I'm just saying, as much as he does not like pride folk, I can't wait for his son to come out and be like, I'm Barina. I can't wait. I want him to come out in a tutu and everything.
Where he will. Give it a couple of years. He gonna come out.
I just want one of his children to come out. I don't care which one. I don't care if it's the older one. I don't care if it's the daughter. And she's like, hey, I got this moose knuckle now.
Oh my God, y'all. Me and Vicky was talking about moose knuckle versus camel toe. She was like,
a moose knuckle for men and a camel toe is for women.
I'm telling you, these new kids, they going off of Glorilla. Going off of Glorilla, talking about my moose knuckle.
Okay, well, if we're using Glorilla to educate the country, we've got a damn different set of problems.
Right, I'm telling you.
Somebody need to tell us.
That's our leader.
Not mine. Not mine. I didn't sign up for that. How do I exit stage left?
We didn't sign up for Donald Trump either, but here we are.
I'm waiting for Elon to come out and be like, hey, buddy, we bought these votes, or I rigged it, or what have you.
Elon got something under his butt. He really knows something. He knows something that we don't know.
Elon knows a lot. And I know a lot of people don't like him. I get it. It's easy to not like him. But I feel like the dude is uber smart. And I would love to sit and have a real life conversation with him. Like, I feel like he just processes things. And people are like, oh, he's so ignorant and this, that, and the third. And maybe he is. I don't know. But you know what he reminds me of? Nikola Tesla.
Yeah.
Remember, he fell in love with the bird.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know Nikola Tesla. Look him up. It's amazing. He actually created Wi-Fi before anything else. He is the genius behind it. He also did alternating current, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like you can have one like power grid and you just get one box and it hits so ever many houses or whatever. Beforehand, it used to be like when was it Thomas Edison with the key?
Yeah.
No, it's Ben Franklin with the key and a kite. Hamilton reference.
I was
Look at
gonna
that.
say,
I
thought
learned
Thomas Edison-
life through Hamilton. Thank you, Lin-Manuel
He didn't
Miranda.
do electricity.
Thomas Edison did the light bulb.
Oh, okay.
But Ben Franklin was with the key and the kite, and the thing struck it, and that's how he discovered electricity.
Okay, gotcha.
But between Ben Franklin, Thomas Edison, Nikola Tesla, we all have electricity now. But back before Nikola Tesla discovered the current situation, it used to be like, oh, everybody had to have one of those big, ugly green boxes that you see in front of your house. I can't remember what they're called, but like everybody had to have one because it was like, oh, this is your power pole and it ran to your box.
Right.
He discovered a way to make it where it just ran all the way down. So one of those power boxes runs an entire neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty cool. The dude was super smart. And I know he went crazy, fell in love with was it a pigeon or some shit? He felt like that was the love of his life coming to speak to him, but uber smart. And that's what Elon Musk reminds me of.
Like Elon Musk, take it for what it is. He's smart as fuck. And like I said, he even said the shit about Mars, which I kind of low-key believe. Like, so I mean, can't take him with a grain of salt, but at the same time, we do need to pay attention to what he's saying, because I do feel like he knows some secrets that, he was privileged to some secrets from Donald
a lot
Trump,
of knowledge,
and that's why Trump is fucking shaking in his boots, because once him and Elon Musk started fucking beefing, he talking about shut Tesla down, like.
Okay, I feel like Trump should just give everybody in America a Tesla. Where do I get mine?
He ain't gonna do that.
If he wanted to keep Elon Musk quiet, he will. Elon Musk is super smart. Here's a man who sold his house who actually has no home because he realized he was spending more time in his office at work than he did at home. How many times did we talk about when we were in office? Like, damn, I basically pay for a place to sleep because I spend more time. You got to get up at 6 a.m, get ready to go, get on the road. Now you got to fight here in South Carolina. You got to fight 85 to get to work, or Woodruff Road. And something that should be a simple 12-minute drive takes so long. You're sitting 30, 40 minutes. Don't think you can stop for coffee. Okay. And now you get there, you're there from 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock or later, only to do it all over again. By the time you get home, it's 6:30, 7 o'clock. You gotta cook dinner. So, try to find a way to spend time with your family, but you're exhausted. You're mentally, physically exhausted. So what? You're paying for a place to sleep. When we went remote, I finally felt like I lived in my house, but he was smart. He knew I'm not spending any time in my actual house. Why am I paying for one? Let me just live in my office. So he does.
So okay, that brings us to our next subject, the cost of living for America. Because, we kind of talked about it. Like right now, to live in America is so expensive. What is it? The cost of eggs, I got to give my left titty for the cost of eggs. At this point,
I'm just wondering, can I donate my ovaries at this? Because come on, what else is there? My toes ain't good. I can't put myself on Feet Finder. We all know. Okay. If you know, you know. I can't put myself on Feet Finder, but everything is expensive. Why is a thing of bread like $4? Isabella asked me for bagels the other day. I saw the price of the thing of bagels. I said, not for $7. Not for $7. Chicken is like $18 a bag.
Yeah. No, and that's the thing. Like, if you have a fan, because like I'm just a single person, so I do try to buy my groceries for myself. I shop like a New Yorker. Like I shop for that day, or maybe like the next 2 days, and that's about it. And I keep going to the grocery store.
I can't,
but
I can't go in the grocery store.
It's
not for me.
They probably know me by face and name at this point at the grocery store. I be up in there damn often, but that's because I only buy what I need for what I'm cooking. Because like I know for me, the things that I cook, I can change my mind the next fucking day and be like, I want something else or whatever.
I try to buy groceries to last me at least 7 meals. At least 7 meals out of 14 days, 7 meals.
Okay.
Maybe 9. Like I try to make it 7 to 9 meals, but I have to grocery shop in different places. Instacart, I know they're tired of me. Instacart, Walmart Plus, DoorDash, I know they got to be tired of me, but I'm not going into the grocery store because I would rather chew off my left arm. I will pay them, but when I do, I feel like okay, I'm getting something out of it because I don't have to go through the stress and the frustration of being in the store. But Aldi is my best friend, man.
Yeah.
I try to make meals that give us leftovers. Like I made the andouille sausage and bow ties last night, and that meal's like $9. So it's like, okay, I try to make it so that it lasts. So the boys had it for lunch. I had it for lunch. I finally ate it like 5 o'clock. And then it's like, okay, at least we have that, the frozen pizza. But sometimes when you look at it, sometimes it's cheaper to eat out.
It is. It's beginning to be cheaper to eat out.
Spend $30 on a pizza, and it still gives me leftovers.
Yeah.
Easy enough.
And that's why I'm saying, like, a lot of Americans, like, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, you can't even afford, like, after you pay your basic necessities of rent, water, and energy bill,
Right,
trash, your internet if you have to work from home or whatever, all that shit, your entertainment, you watching Netflix, that fucking costs, because I swear Netflix goes up every fucking 3 months.
Okay, but what are they giving me extra? That's what I want to know. Like, okay, Dollar Tree, the biggest bone I have to pick with you, because did the quality of the items go up? No, the hell they didn't.
That's the $1.25 tree.
That's
now.
the 5 quarter store. Now I'm pissed off. Why is it the plates didn't change? Why nothing changed? The crafts didn't change, the paintbrushes, the paint, the fake flowers, the paper plates, none of that changed. What the hell is the quarter for? What is the quarter
inflation,
for?
bitch? Inflation.
Inflation of what? Nothing changed.
I feel like we in a recession.
We're close. We're close.
Are
if they
we?
Told me that, okay, hey, you know what? We used to have these flimsy paper plates, and now it's a plastic plate. Bet I'm willing to pay the extra 25 cents. But for the same paper shit, no, thank you. For that, I'll take myself to Walmart and pay 97 cents. And I hate Walmart with the passion of 1,000 burning suns. Do I hate shopping at Walmart? But I'll give them my money.
Yeah, if it's cheaper, we gotta do what we gotta do.
Yeah.
Well, because then we looked up how many Americans actually have at least $5,000 in their bank account. What was
17%?
17% have this the 5,000. So that means 1 in 5 people actually have money for an emergency. Because like $5,000, that's not much. Like $5,000, you can blow through that in a quick second if an emergency actually happened. Let's just say your car breaks down, something goes wrong in your house, you gotta fucking replace it. Like
$5,000 doesn't get you shit anymore.
It doesn't.
No, $5,000 gets you more problems. I don't know if $5,000 really solves anything at this point.
But most of us don't have it.
No, for sure not. Like it's crazy to think about that. We used to be able to go to Aldi and spend $1 on eggs, $2. Now I sound like an old lady. Back in my day,
but back in our day, it wasn't this damn much.
And my
mama didn't go
3
through these
years
damn
ago.
Problems.
3 years ago, it used to be the Dollar Tree. Call it 5 years ago. In 2020, when COVID was over here, I went and I bought all those extra dishes. I bought seasonal dishes. I got cute blue plates. I got cute black plates. And it was like $40, the whole thing over and done, including the matching placemats. It was very cute. Now, forget it. I can't do it no more. You can't do any of those things anymore. It's not feasible. It's just not.
Nah, I mean, you kind of have to spread your check because, like, once I'm done paying
bills,
gonna say cheeks. I mean, you might have to spread them cheeks too for somebody.
That was the AR part coming out.
Look, pay them bills how you got to. I don't care how you do it.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy because we just can't afford to do those things. And then it's like you can't afford to survive, let alone do anything fun. Where's the fun stuff? luckily we find a way to have fun with what
free.
little bit we got. Okay, for free. We have to.
We gotta find a nigga.
We have to just you have to find ways to have fun for free. Like we already paid for Netflix. So if we already
Movie
paid
night.
for Netflix and we already bought popcorn, that's a movie night in. Okay, what are we paying for at that point? A bottle of wine? 19 crimes. That's
or shit,
great
going
wine.
downtown, walking around.
Yeah,
You know,
you walk it. You know, I'm a huge paddleboard junkie. Like we found the cheaper paddleboarding places. Like you just have to find a way to still give yourself
live
some
a life.
sanity. Yeah. You know, what is it, those like the markets,
Oh yeah.
like you know, the TD does a market downtown. Like they have like Artisphere, all these things. It's great. So we can, luckily in our space, a farmer's market. You go to a farmer's market, all of those things that we can do them because it doesn't cost us to attend the event. And you go and you see different things and you listen to free bands and you watch the free movies downtown. But to do anything like it, who?
I think like with people like given B Simone's situation, I think people have not realized that our economy has changed.
Mm-hmm.
The price of shit has changed, and you're still trying to live this same lifestyle that you were living maybe with, I'll give it 5 years ago.
Well, because our paychecks ain't changed.
Yeah, our paychecks ain't changed, but the price of living has changed, and you do have to adjust whether you have money or not. Because she had money, and I'm pretty sure she's making money off.
She didn't have was a financial advisor.
Yeah, that's something I will say because, like, you know, well, I have a robo advisor. I don't have a financial advisor.
But you have somebody that's telling you,
Yeah.
you can't. If you call me and say, "Oh, girl, I'm going to the boxing. I'm going to the boxing, and this dress is $500." Excuse, you can't find a dress for $400 less than that? Like, because that's wild. You're not going to make
for one event.
Yeah, like you're not making that money back. If you make $500, you're back at zero. So you made zero money.
Yeah. And that's what people need to equate to, because I feel like people are still trying to keep up with either their image, the image that they've created for themselves, or keeping up with the social media. You know, how social media portrays like, oh, I can't wear the same outfit twice. So, you know,
I better go to Ross.
Look, I got to get something different every fucking week or every few days or whatever.
You better go to Ross. You better go to Marshall's. You better go thrift. Erica's sister-in-law is a huge thrift junkie, and I watch her thrifting on like Snap and Instagram and stuff, and she gets some really cute stuff. Like, because people are just getting rid of it.
I seen somebody get some cute stuff from TJ Maxx or whatever. There's stuff out there, you know.
My EAW dress was Ross. $14.
I'm just saying, like, there's cute stuff out there. You just kind of have to look past I think people equate the price tag to value, and that's not the case. Like, you can make something look good from H&M. Like, that's what I said. Like, H&M is not a bad store for her to be crying over. Like, oh my God,
the eye roll. I wish she could feel my eye roll because she really just made me want to punch her in the titty. Like, are you kidding me? You're crying over having to shop at H&M. Ma'am, people can't afford to feed their families and you're crying over shopping at H&M. And I understand. I do have to be understanding of the fact that she's in this completely different financial stratosphere, whatever. So I do understand that for her, she feels like, damn, I went from here to here. You know, so I do get that. I'm not insensitive or uneducated to that part. So I do get it. But I think read the world room. Like, come on. You know, Iran is threatening to like take us all out. And you're like, I'm gonna shop at H&M. Bitch, you're not gonna be shopping nowhere but the pearly gates if you keep it the hell up.
Yeah.
We're all gonna be gone. So
there's other shit to worry about.
You know, like at the end of the day, you're gonna go in that same pine box as everybody else. And let the worms do what they will. But you know, I'm not going to no pine box. I'm gonna be with my tree pot.
Yeah, I was about to say, cremate me and put me into a tree. You know, I'm gonna grow and haunt y'all.
From ashes I came, into ashes I shall return.
Okay, y'all come to my tree. Well, fuck y'all asses up. I'm gonna whip y'all.
I'm
My
just
little tree
saying, you could
ranch.
write notes on me when they cut me down, wipe your ass. I'll be useful long after I've left this earth.
Me, I'm gonna haunt y'all. Okay.
I'm just saying, if I can give clean air, I'm happy with it.
But you know, I seen this girl off of Love and Hip Hop, Amina Butterfly. She
No, I don't know who any of them people are.
Yeah, I know. I went through the whole rabbit hole.
I know.
Amina Butterfly from Love and Hip Hop. But she actually she recently said that she moved back to Germany. She moved in with her mom because she couldn't afford to live in LA no more. LA is expensive to live in to begin with. Like a lot of people, when they move there, like you moving with a hope and a dream, and you sharing rent with somebody, almost like New York. You know how New York, you get a studio apartment and you paying just as much as we paying.
Yeah, I think you have to learn to live within your means.
Right.
Just live within your means. I understand everybody has hopes and dreams and aspirations, and I think that's great. But you still have to be realistic. You can't live in butterfly land. Like it's not okay. It's not a functional reality.
Mm-hmm.
You need to put your feet down on the ground, realize that you're on earth and what you can and cannot do. But you can't be here and be like, I'm in LA, all of my dreams came true. Katy Perry. No, what are we doing? You're not living in a whipped cream bikini. Like, no, you have to go to work.
Yeah, you do have to work. You have to work hard.
Yeah,
to live in LA.
It's not one of those things that like, oh, I made it here. I landed in LA. Mm-hmm. All of my dreams came true. Hand me my luggage and my pot of gold. What are we doing?
No, that's the thing. A lot of people do be having their hand out. I had seen this thing with Ashanti. Well, did you see Ashanti and Nelly? They're coming out with their own show.
I'm so excited about it.
I love them that they got back together.
That. They really are cute. And again, we only see what they want us to see, but I think it's very cute. And I'm very excited. I saw a clip where Nelly was saying that Ashanti put him on a diet.
Girl, Nelly ain't stopped smiling ever since he's been with Ashanti. Okay.
The Band-Aid is gone.
Yeah, like this nigga has been smiling ever since. Like he seemed really happy.
Yes.
So I definitely am excited about them coming out with a reality show because even just from the live clips that we've seen, like they just seem genuinely happy versus
so cute.
Versus like these people that kind of front for like, you know, social media just to make it look good. They just seem like they really enjoy
being together.
Yeah, their company.
I'm excited about it. I can't wait to see it. I'm gonna be watching.
Now I did see, just to throw a little monkey wrench in there, I did see some girl that was like, Nelly was making me squirt just last week. Now I don't know if that's true, but Nelly, you better not be doing my girl like that after she done took your ass back.
Here's the thing. You went out here and you said this. What did you get out of it other than looking like a slut?
Like a side chick.
What did she get out of it? Now everybody knows that you're, you know, a good time girl. Like, I don't know what she thought she was gaining. You wanted to embarrass Ashanti and I just don't know.
All right.
But all you looked like now is that's the girl. Go to her. Just make sure she signs an NDA.
Because Ashanti has made it clear, like, she's not for that shit. That's why she left Nelly to begin with.
Right.
So I don't feel like Ashanti is going for that shit. So if there is a girl, which I really hope there's not, but if there is a girl, Ashanti ain't going for that. I don't give a fuck if she got a baby with Nelly. That's her first baby.
Terrible. I don't understand. Here's the thing.
Everybody want a piece of the pie.
Yeah, everybody wants it, but it's just, you're not doing anything to make yourself look good. You just look bad. So what you thought you were accomplishing, I don't know. But we just said Nelly's name and Ashanti's name, and we called her some girl. Nobody
we don't even
knows
know her name.
You know whose name we do know? Ma Michelle.
Oh my god.
Ma Michelle, Shannon Sharp. We knew her name.
We knew her name. He at least said it.
Okay. Ma Michelle.
Who's Michelle?
Michelle.
Shannon. you got going on?
My Michelle. Can we talk to Michelle? I have some questions that need answers.
Man, I mean, you know that Shannon Sharp allegation too. I haven't heard much
Y'all
about
need
it.
to leave Shannon Sharp alone.
Yeah, that's. I feel like they attacking a lot of men in the industry because I seen something recently about Fat Joe. Somebody suing him, doing a lawsuit. It's a $20 million lawsuit against Fat Joe, saying that he's a pedophile. I don't believe that. Out of anybody, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Fat Joe, I don't believe
so
that.
hard to believe.
I don't believe that.
At the same time, at this point, I believe Ronald McDonald to do it. I hate to say that, but I just feel like Ronald McDonald could do it. And there's nothing that the damn Chick-fil-A cow could be molesting kids. It's really tough because I just feel like, damn, you're really putting your name out here. If these women are attaching their name, not just Jane Doe's.
But okay, you don't feel like there's been a lot
There's
of
been an
lawsuits
ass of women, yes. But is it because now they have the courage to speak up?
Is it that, or is it
You're
the
getting
money?
Right. Now, a lot of these women, they're like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and just take my little check. But Massage Watson, he paid all his women, all 37,000 of them.
Yeah.
Okay. And everybody knows. Now, some of those women, ladies, we have to be sure that we're not putting ourselves in these dumbass situations. You can't meet a man in a bar, invite him to your house, take him on a tour of your apartment, end the tour in your bedroom, and then go into the ensuite bathroom and say, I'll be right back. And then when you come out of the bathroom, he's naked on the bed. I thought y'all were smashing. He thought y'all were smashing. You can't be mad.
Like,
come on. Don't do it. We have to be more intelligent than that. Because men are just really like, if you give them,
you know what they about.
Yeah, if you give them the impression,
they gonna do it.
What are we doing here?
We have to be smarter. Yeah, you give them the green light, they gonna go for it. If you even give them an inch,
like, they're gonna take a mile.
Yeah, you give them an inch, they gonna fucking take it, because at the end of the day, they men. Like, they want to fuck. Like,
but Deshaun Watson, he's very foul. I'm not saying any of what he did was right, but that one girl, come on, fam, Miss Ma'am, please do better. You got your check. Now let's hope you make more intelligent decisions going forward.
Now, speaking of which, our last subject, I seen Tiffany Haddish. I don't know if you watched the video.
I started to.
She said women that have more than 2 baby daddies have a mental illness. And the more, it wasn't like they need mental help, because there's a difference. But she said basically, like, when a man comes inside of you, that DNA or whatever that man is feeling or whatever, that also comes inside of you. So she was like, you're gonna have those behaviors of that man that you decided to lay down with. And if that's not a good man or somebody who's stable or whatever, then you can start getting those characteristics of that man, and that can lead you into a cycle of dating the wrong type of man. So how do you feel about her statement? And she didn't say it was true. She was just like, this is just her theory on women who sleep with or have multiple kids with multiple baby daddies.
I think you can't put a blanket statement out there like that. I get all of the other things that she's saying, but when you preface it by saying women who have more than 2 baby daddies have mental health issues or whatever, however she put the phrase out there, you can't lead it with that, because everything she said after that was an intelligent statement. Hey, when you lay down with somebody, that's, men get away with it because they're going into something else. Women are taking something into their bodies. Okay. So I feel like, yes, everything after her initial statement made sense about you ingest those things. You create soul ties, like all of those things. But to say that women who have more than 2, that their kids have more than 2 fathers, have mental health, I just can't get with that blanket statement, because you could have had a kid when you were 17 years old in high school. Piss poor decision making. You're 17-year-old. Your frontal cortex is not even fully developed. Something wrong with your medulla oblongata. Okay. Then you go and you get married. You have a couple of kids. Your spouse dies. Now you got two fathers. Now you meet a third person. Now this is your new forever partner. That person you have a child with, because though you came with a couple, maybe they didn't. And you want to, create that own family. Now, does that woman have a mental health issue because she has 3 baby fathers? No.
And that's kind of how my mom was. Like, my mom, she had me and my brother with my dad married. She had my sister with her dad, and she was married. And then she had my last sister with her dad, and she was also
married.
Yeah. Well, she got married after,
but still, she's married.
Yeah.
So what are we saying?
She doesn't have a mental illness or anything like that. It's just the choice of men that she had or whatever. And I don't know, I don't know what kind of relationship you had when you began, because sometimes, like,
everybody sends their representative.
Yeah, you meet their representative at first, so you could be fully deceived on who you're actually laying down with, and then you wake up and you're like, who the fuck is this?
Not just that, people change.
Yeah,
I am not the same person I was 5 years ago.
Yeah, and either you can grow with your partner, or you go separate ways.
I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago. So I feel like it's very difficult to say your mom is intelligent, educated, military, up there. Okay. Like, come on. For Tiffany Haddish to make this blanket statement, and then we have your mom as an example of, like, educated, intelligent, worldly, a leader in the military. Come on. Tiffany Haddish got to eat shit on that one.
Well, it's also Joy Chavez. She's the baby mama of Bow Wow and Future. And she also has a baby daddy who is a football player. So I like, shit, she got 3 different baby daddies, but she sound like she winning, okay? She played the chessboard just right to where, she's gonna be.
Future got to ask the kids, huh?
Yeah, but she gonna be financially stable. Between Bow Wow, Future, and a football player, she's
not financially stable. Her kids are financially stable,
right?
Because when those kids turn 18 or they turn 25, when they graduate from college, the money stops. Like,
hopefully she's saving that money.
Like, what did Kanye say? She was supposed to buy your shorty Tyco with your money. She went around and got lipo with your money. Like,
looking like Michael with your money.
Should have got that insurance Geico for your money. Okay, like, come on. Women have to be smarter. I can agree with what she's saying about soul ties and you taking on some of those characteristics and the energy that is left behind in your body. I 1000% can get with that. But for you to make a stupid ass blanket statement pisses me off.
Yeah. No, I agree. Like, I get what she's saying, because I do agree with the soul ties. Because I seen this, it was a health documentary about your gut, and it was this girl. She was eating. Okay. So she has some type of, like, disorder to where she can't eat a lot of food. Like, she's literally on a strict diet. She can only eat, like, it's on this damn list. Like, she can only eat a certain amount of things. Trying to get the microorganisms, like, back into her body, and the way she was doing that was through other people's poop. So apparently she was taking. Okay, so at first,
was she?
Yes.
Okay.
I seen it. It was on the thing.
Was she?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So she took the thing. Okay, so she took was her brother's poop. Okay, her brother has severe acne. She put it in a pill capsule. She took the capsule. She was taking the capsule for a while. She started to develop acne. So she stopped taking the brother poop pills. And then she started taking her boyfriend's pills, which he shitted. They put it in a blender, put in some pills, and she swallowed it. Okay, that's how it happened. So
I'm so disgusted that people think that this is okay.
no, it's a research. They did a research on it, and they said that can put the right bacteria back into your stomach so that she can be able to eat. Okay, so she started taking her boyfriend's poop as pills, and
I just can't. I can't even take this shit seriously. What
her
the
boyfriend had mental issues, like he had depression and anxiety and shit like that. So after she started taking his pills, she stopped having acne like her brother was giving her. She started having like depression and episodes like that. So, and I know that's a gross ass example, but that is an example of whatever,
really gross.
whatever you're putting inside you, whether it's semen or a nigga's poop. Like,
I saw a man was putting semen in his wife's food.
I'm telling you, that's how that voodoo shit happened. When the women be putting their period in.
Men don't eat no pasta. Don't eat no red sauce. Don't eat the red sauce. It's too much. I am all for the science of it all. I feel like yes, I agree that there's natural remedies to some of these things.
Mm-hmm.
But eating shit, I'm sorry, I can't get with that.
You can't co-sign.
I can't co. I'll eat tree bark or dandelions, but I'm not eating shit.
Look, that's what she had to do. But I'm just saying that as a more so that whatever you put into you, it does absorb into your bloodline, and you can.
It's like energies.
Yeah,
you spend time with people, you can absorb each other's energies. If you are constantly around a negative person, you are going to become a negative person.
Exactly.
If you're constantly around a positive person, you're going to become a more positive person. If you're constantly around somebody who dances in the rain, you're gonna be like, okay, fool, the first couple times. And then you're gonna be like, looks like a good time. And you're gonna dance in the rain, and you're gonna find that before you were like, damn, it's raining again. Now you're like, hey, let's go dance in the rain. My dad used to play basketball with us in the rain.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you just have to.
As humans, we adapt.
Chameleons, all that shit. I just think it's crazy that eating shit just became that's
I'm telling you, I'm
crazy.
I'm send you the documentary.
No, I don't think I want to watch that. I believe
it's not about that. It's not about that. It's about gut health. And they talk about food and how it affects you and shit like that.
I love how there are so many things that grow on this earth that we don't have to create, that we can use to fix our own ailments.
We can. We really can.
Yeah.
That's what she was saying.
Shit just can't be one of them.
So yeah, we at time. Hopefully.
Wow.
Yes, I told you, go by really fast.
It really did.
I hope y'all had a good time with me and the new AR, aka Crown Vic.
I had a great time.
Okay.
I did. I could do this again. AR, if you don't want to come back.
If you want to be absent.
If you want to be absent again, I'll fill in. I'll wear an AR mask.
Oh my goodness. Well, AR normally takes us out, so I guess you can take us out.
All right, y'all. I'm V. She's Tiny. And we are
knee deep in the shit. We'll see y'all next week, y'all. Y'all have a good one.
Bye.
All right.